report Sophia's bikes missing, or did we just find them missing?
I think the bike was reported. I think she reported the bike. Yeah,
Gotcha.
because we asked if she would like let anybody borrow them, and she said no. And then the whole conversation came in about how you stopped the
Up,
bike.
up. Good evening.
San Andreas State Police.
This makes it convenient. It isn't the people I was looking for.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. How can we help you?
Oh, don't act surprised.
What in the hell is going on outside?
Not quite sure. It's like
Better
a
not to
war
ask
zone out
questions.
there.
All right.
Miss Maria, how can we help you?
Well, I might have some answers to questions that you have.
Yeah?
It's quite a possibility.
Why don't we go talk somewhere a little bit more private and a little less windows?
Yeah, with all the gunshots, it's probably not a bad idea.
All right. I'll swing by around and grab you.
Don't. Never mind.
Oh, he's gone now. How are you, love?
I'm
It's been a while.
Yeah. I'm not supposed to be here. It's not my
Oh.
day to work, but it is what it is.
Then what are you doing here?
My job, unfortunately. Yep,
Hmm.
should definitely be climbing into bed right now. It's fine. It's okay. It's alright.
It's alright.
I was called in. It happens.
All right. I do have to ask, do you have any knives, weapons, explosives, anything
Whoever designed this hallway.
Up.
Oh.
Alrighty. Follow us.
Well, that's curious.
Okay, cool.
We could just go in the briefing room.
Like a
I'm not
maze
going
in
to tell
here.
him that. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending where you are in the world.
It has two stories.
My name is MSU Morgan. Welcome back to Echo Guard Roleplay. She's back.
I mean, you say that, but I see stairs here, so I feel like this is 2 floors as well.
Oh, yeah, technically. We just have a basement. They have an upstairs.
Do they have a basement as well?
That's not it.
All right, it is a maze apparently.
Yes, it is.
That's what happens when you don't. Never mind.
Christ, it's a heavy door.
So people can't just bust out, I think.
Yep.
Most likely. I'm not one for chairs. I think I'll stand.
Oh, this is all you, buddy. You thought I was kidding. Oh, you can put that sassy hand down.
I'm the one with the sassy hand. So
All
I'm
right,
sure you have
so
questions.
sure, what information do you have, if I may ask?
I don't know. What questions do you have?
I guess more of what brought you here.
Your lovely friend brought me here.
Which one? This one to my right,
Aw, we're
or
friends?
The one you went and saw earlier.
oh,
gist of a busted nose, doesn't she?
Yeah,
It's unfortunate. Wonder what happened. She fall?
I think we both know what happened, but I don't think that's why we're here today.
I don't know what happened. I'd like to be filled in on why Lake has a busted nose.
She's a bit of a drunk. I'm sure she just fell into a wall.
I filled you in, I thought, really.
You filled me in on hypotheticals.
Take those hypotheticals as fact.
She's still a drunk then, eh? Thought she got sober for a while, but here she is still nothing but a drunk.
So, anyways, what does my dear friend Morgan Lake have to do with this?
You know, people do some incredibly stupid things when they're intoxicated.
Yeah, they do. And what would those dumb things be?
I don't know, you guys are the cops here. Go ahead, give some examples. What do people do when they're intoxicated?
Oh, one of the biggest things is drinking and driving.
It's a minor one. Let's
A
think
minor
big.
one.
What do people do when they're drunk and angry?
Oh, they start fighting.
They do start fighting, but let's ramp it up a little bit more. Come on then.
Mm, are you hinting towards murder?
I
Because
don't know, am I?
there's not many drunks that do that, but there's a few.
Yeah, you know one personally.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
Look, Maria, you've dropped the accent. So just stop with the game. Spit it out. What are you saying?
My daughter's not missing, she's dead. And unfortunately, it was your friend. I would have thought it would have been someone of a higher caliber that would have done it, but I guess she got taken out by being a little bit too cocky. Your friend got drunk and did something really, really stupid. And now I'm gonna ruin her life for it because, well, it's a matter of principle.
How did you find this information?
You know, I had a hunch. There was only a few people it could have been. I mean, you remember the random phone call you received that night. It was just silence on the other end of the phone.
It wasn't just silence, it was I believe it was, let me see. I asked who this was and I was told that question was not yet ready to be answered and then there was silence and I hang up.
Yeah, so she was never actually missing. I just really hoped that you guys could do your job and put the pieces together yourself. But, I mean, Lady Cop over here did a good job, but it seems that you a little bit too close to it. I mean, you don't want to see what the truth actually is. You never suspected it would be your dear old friend, but, well, daughter didn't show up. Tracked her phone. And I found it. I certainly found her phone. It was in the middle of the woods, next to a lot of bottles of beer, next to a few bullet casings, and also, might add, next to her dead body. So I, just figured, well, someone got her. It happens. She was crazy. I mean, she was
Fair
a
enough.
piece of work. Uh, but then I found her phone with her still. Sloppy work. Very sloppy work. But I guess that's what alcohol and anger does when you're just not thinking straight and you decide to drunkenly kill somebody. So I called those two numbers. One of which I heard a male's voice, which I later learned when I came to file a missing persons report. It was your voice, but you're a cop, so it wouldn't make sense. I mean, you were angry, but you have morals. I don't think you would risk your job over her. It wouldn't be worth it, right? So then I was down at the pier because I had another hunch. There's that little redheaded bitch, but she wouldn't do it. I don't think she has the balls to do it, to be honest with you. But then there was her friend, your dear friend, Morgan Lake. See, she's got the training, she had the anger, and she's a drunk. Ashley, she was just stuck on drugs. She wasn't that angry of a person. She was mad enough to beat the shit out of me, but she didn't kill me. You know, that's kind of a clear sign that she wouldn't have done it. So then I called the other phone number, and your friend picked up. That was the last person that she had called. And shocking enough, she even showed up to the bar. I really did have my hunch, but that only confirmed it. I guess curiosity really does kill the cat.
So that was a trap?
I wouldn't call it a trap. I mean, hitting her was just for the redhead hitting me. That was kind of rude. I don't even know why she did that. Maybe rage, but at that point, just kill me, I guess.
Alcohol makes people do bad decisions, right?
Yeah, that it does. That it does. But if she wouldn't drunkenly kill me, then there's no way she would drunkenly kill my daughter. I mean, hell, she tortured her for how long and she still didn't have the balls to do it? But that lake, man, it was as close to a confession as I could get. And I didn't even need a confession. I already knew. I mean, it was a good shot. It was skilled shot, center mass. Just
So
that was it.
I got a burning question.
Go on.
So I'm just going to go ahead and use facts that we know and something you stated. So as you stated, you weren't surprised that your daughter was found dead because she was crazy. Along with that craziness, she used burners. She went through about 3 of them in the process of the time I dealt with her. How did you track your daughter's phone when she is well known not to hold onto a phone for longer than 2 weeks?
Oh, 3 is a small number. There were far more than 3. Honestly, at one point there was probably 20. I mean, she was crazy, but don't get me wrong, she was not stupid. She's gonna have some sort of backup plan, someone to make sure she's not dead lying on the ground.
Ironic.
I know, it really is, isn't she? But exactly, that's the point made. I mean, she's gonna
So,
have some backup plan, and daughters tell their mothers everything, even if they really, really have no interest in hearing it.
so are you trying to just say you're the great impeccable angel that has solved our criminal mystery and we should be thankful for you?
Well, now, not once did I call myself some great impeccable angel. You are far from it. I mean, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Sophia had to get it from somewhere. I'm probably as crazy as her, to be honest with you, but not crazy enough to kill somebody.
So no, 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 no. Let's backtrack. So now with the fact that I know she's dead, that you do admit that Sophia is dead, there is a little individual
Oh, I
that
guess I
had,
am crazy enough to kill someone, aren't I?
yeah. Let me guess, you're the person in the black boots that walked away from that scene over in Grapeseed that killed the lady who stole your daughter's bike.
Was I?
Ooh.
I don't know. You're wearing black boots and you have a British accent. You fit in the witness statements quite well. You're just crazy enough to fake a concerned old lady who's concerned for her daughter. You know, you just, that really tripped me up. But, now that you're not playing games,
Now that we're not playing games. You know what's funny? It still seems that you are hyper fixated on everything but the fact that your dear old friend has killed someone. You seem to just be skating around that fact because I think you're too close to it.
Oh, I am not skating around that fact. I'm more or
Oh,
less.
but you are.
Oh, but
Do you
I'm
have any other
not.
proof that you're claiming that I did something besides a description and an accent?
Ooh, burn.
Hmm. Let's
I'll take
see.
that as a no.
No, I do
Which
because
is
let's.
fine. That's okay.
Oh
That's
no.
okay. I'm
Let
sure
me
Lady Cop
finish.
over here does a better job of, putting everything together. I'm sure she's already probably got a hunch about who killed my daughter if she was dead. I'm sure she already knew she wasn't really missing.
Maybe if you'd be quiet for a minute, Maria, and let me
I'm no
speak, I
good
could
at that,
explain
sweetheart.
everything. So, no, I do because I have a timeline because I remember right before that whole murder of the bike happened, I screwed up. And I let you know that I'd found someone on your daughter's bike, and I asked you if you had ever let anyone borrow it.
This is
And
entertaining.
you said no.
I like being the
I gave you a
fly on
little
the in
too
the
much
corner.
information on that. And I know you're no dummy. I know you figured out who it was and you were able to track them down.
Well, that's unfortunate. I still don't see how that leads back to me, but you do like to open your mouth quite a bit, don't you?
Yeah, I found that out sadly. But it's just slowly gathering the evidence pieces by pieces by pieces. And slowly but surely, it'll be enough.
Oh, I'm sure it will, but you want to know what other pieces are going to stack up? The pieces against Morgan Lake. It'd be a
Oh,
shame if she went to prison, wouldn't it? All for
and
a
it,
stupid mistake while drunk.
and I'll get back to that. I'm
No,
Mm,
not.
please,
will
I'm.
you,
let's
or are
let's
you going to
jump on
sweep
that
it under
topic
the rug?
now.
Oh, we are. We're coming back to it right now. I'm not ignoring that fact.
But I think you're going to.
Oh,
You
I'm
see,
not.
I don't trust you. And you don't need to trust me whatsoever, but I don't think you'll do what you need to do here.
Yeah, and you can say I don't do my job. I could try to go do my job and like flees the state, and I never know what happens. I could technically do my job, and you'd still say I don't. Who's to say what I do or don't do? If she disappears and I can't find her, you're going to blame me either way. So I'm going to try to do I'm going to do my job. I'm not going to ignore the law. The law is the law. I don't care if you're my friend or not.
I don't know if I believe that. You're quite weak minded.
You don't know me, Maria. You think you do. You and your daughter both. Always think y'all know somebody. Y'all think y'all got this puzzle figured out, got everything so figured out that you got all the pieces in place and you know exactly what's going to happen.
Oh, she
You
got under
know,
your skin so well. She did know you. She knew you well enough that she had you chase her up a hill, only to lose her and get frustrated. Do you know the amount of times that she was watching you and you had no idea? Hell, she saved your friend that was gonna get killed, which is a damn shame because it ended up being her own demise, but even
yeah,
then
why
you
was
couldn't
that?
find her. Well, I think that one was personal. I think nobody torments your little friend but her. She didn't quite like that.
He, so she did say that. So when she did say that she gave me a little phone call and said it was for that reason. So she wasn't lying. There wasn't any hidden objective in that.
Honestly, even I don't quite know what was going on in her mind all the time. But I know she had a fantastic idea of what was going on in yours all the time, so much so that she got under your skin repeatedly. All of your skins. She had you all crazy. So much so that she was dead and you still thought that she was killing people. Hell, I'm sure you're questioning whether or not she's even actually dead right now.
Mm, that part I believe.
So you believe she's dead, which means that you do believe your friend made a stupid, stupid mistake. How's that gonna go? Hmm?
Do do I believe you? Part of me wants to just to have answers to all this, to put an end to all of this. But part of me also sees if I'm going to do my job like you so desperately think I will not or want me to do, I gotta have stuff that's gonna stick. If you want me to so desperately put my friend in jail and watch me have to do that, I gotta have evidence gotta stick. I gotta do my
Well,
job.
there's evidence. You go out to Gordo Trail, just go take a ride out there. There's that nice little pond. Not the small one, the one further up the mountain. You'll find your evidence. You surely will. Just test the soils next to the water. I'm sure you'll find blood. Hell, get a dog out there. I'm sure they'll smell it. There's still bullet casings out there. Put them in a nice little box out there for you. So that way they didn't get swept away in the rain, in the
Man,
wind, anything. Go do some investigating and look out there. Hell, I'm sure your friend still has the dirt bike. Because I have yet to be able to put my finger on where that is. I don't know, maybe you should ask her some questions. I'm sure she'll have some answers for you. She sure as hell had a lot to say to me at the bar.
Hmm.
I could see her crawling out of her skin at everything that I mentioned, even down to the fact that I mentioned she shot twice. And I asked why? Why two shots? Why? Was it for good measure to make sure she was dead? Was it, personal? And the answer was it was personal. And only two shots to make sure she suffered. She let her bleed out like a pig. For what? Sure, Sophia was crazy and she drove them crazy, but she saved her life only for her to leave her there suffering, bleeding out in the middle of the woods. And then took her dirt bike of all things and did a sloppy job. She was so drunk. Do you know how many bottles there were out there? I'm surprised she even got out of the woods.
you know what would be really, really, really fucking ironic, Maria?
What's that?
You mentioned using a canine to go out there and sniff.
Oh,
That would be great evidence. But
No,
man,
wouldn't
would it
it?
be it'd be so ironic to use a trained canine to confirm who killed your daughter. To use a trained canine trained by Ashley Torres.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
think there's any
how
more of those left.
there is.
Is there?
why would you say something
Maybe
like
there
that?
is. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Mm.
But even if it wasn't an Ashley trained dog, it would be really fucking ironic.
It would come full circle, wouldn't it?
Yes, it fucking would.
Mm.
How would your daughter think about that? Having a fucking trained canine that thinks you despise solve her murder.
Oh, I'm quite sure she would find it hilarious. To be entirely honest with you, she would probably laugh. You think that everything was personal to her, but it was nothing more than a game. I'm not sure why you think that she would be offended by a dog finding out that there was evidence out there that she was dead. I think that would honestly, that would tie everything together. That would make her day. So you think she cared about any of you?
Fear about.
She really did not.
I have a phone call to make. Ah, shit. Mm-hmm.
Do you believe her?
I have no reason not to.
Also, what you face hot palming about?
Nothing.
Hmm?
She's got a lot going on.
No. Go ahead and tell me.
I've
What
got
you
a lot
face?
going on.
You know what I said in there is a lie. There are no more Ashley trained canine dogs that are actively working. They're all retired in a different state.
I think the real question is what you plan on doing with the information you've been given.
Question is finding Lake. She told me that she was coming. She knew a report was coming. The question is, am I going to be able to find her again?
It is a question.
And the question is, if I even ask her to come to station or try to do anything, she is going to fight. She is going to know. And the question is, what do I do to get her in this building? Because she knows loopholes. With her law enforcement experience, she would find a loophole. And then the question is, did Ashley know? Is
You
Ashley an
know those
accomplice?
two better than anybody else. So if it were me, it'd have to be by force. Obviously, I don't have much rapport with either one of them. Not that we would need Ashley for anything, but like, anyway.
Well, if she was aiding a murderer.
She might be a drug head, but I don't see her doing that.
No, she would protect her friend. She would protect Lake.
Helping with a murder and not reporting a murder are two very different things.
Oh yeah, not reporting. I did not mean to imply helping. I meant more she knew about it and is not telling me.
We'll find her.
What do we do with Maria?
We have no charges on her.
But we do have enough circumstantial evidence to.
Circumstantial
Older.
evidence doesn't get anybody anywhere in court. I have a feeling Maria's not going anywhere.
You don't think she's gonna disappear off the face of the earth?
That's not in the Thompson bloodline.
I don't know. She's accomplished her mission. Something tells me she might fly off for new adventures.
Is her mission done, though?
No, because she's gonna see it through, isn't she?
Miss Thompson.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you. So we have... Lord, doors closing in on me. We've documented everything that you've told us. It's also on recording, so we'll go back and review those as well. I appreciate your assistance and the information that you've provided. At this time, you are free to leave.
Most splendid. This place is a maze. No idea where I'm going.
Hallway to the right, stairway to the right.
Straight ahead.
Shit, you're better than
First
me. I was about
left.
to tell her to go to the front office. This
First left.
You two have a pleasant day.
You as well. So,
She
what was
walk?
the FaceTime? Always. She's never been in a seen in a vehicle. Ever.
It's a long walk, isn't it?
I'm tired of asking questions because I never get the answers I need. Clearly, I'm just bad at asking them. So, what was the face or in the interview? I saw you staring at me. I said something dumb. So, what was it? Was it about the canines?
Why do you always think I'm after you?
I saw you face palm Ashley. Or
Oh! Whoa! Time out.
Riley.
You have immediately forfeited everything you're gonna say because of that. Do I look like a drug addict? I feel like I keep my physique up a little bit better than a drug addict.
You do. You
Okay.
have quite a nice physique, ma'am.
Stop looking at my physique. That's weird.
So what was the face palm for? Man, Maria's got me rattled. I said something because as soon as I said Ashley's canines, I saw you turn around and face palm.
Well,
So
sounds
go ahead
like
and
you
tell-
already know. So
Then,
why are
then
you
tell,
asking?
tell me what's the issue with that? Because I'll be honest, I pulled that out of my ass. I really don't know if that's true.
Well, if it is, we'll know soon enough. She might have murdered somebody, but I don't put it past her to kidnap a dog. Or two. Maybe three.
Shit. I don't even know what dog it would be. I don't know who. I don't know if
Speaking of Ashley, you said we needed to talk earlier?
who.
You texted me apparently.
Yes. Ashley wanted to meet up with you. She wants to make up.
She has my number.
Yeah, well, she's also terrified of you.
That sounds like a personal problem she's gonna have to get over herself.
Maybe
Where'd I
you
put my
should
vest?
stop.
Maybe I should stop being a what? Speak up, use your words.
I said maybe you should terrify her so much.
I don't try. It's not my fault if she doesn't like who I am.
I doubt her answer, but
If I scare her, it sounds like a personal problem. Not a scary person. Where's my vest?
do we want to go look at the trail?
Oh god, not tonight. I am way past my bedtime, good sir.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did keep you up. All right, go get some sleep, man.
Sir,
What
yes
the
sir.
fuck?